So, my name is Nikki Allure, and I just killed my interview with Next Up.
Okay, we are hanging out with the beautiful Nikki Allure today.
Hey.
Straight from Miami.
Hey.
What you doing here in Atlanta?
Well, I'm doing a little press run. You know, I went to the Sheen Awards, well, the Kimmy Awards for Sheen Magazine. You know, I had to show face there.
You look beautiful. Tell us about your experience.
Thank you. It was amazing. It's just such an honor to see how black people, black, beautiful, strong, hardworking women can come together and, you know, throw such a lovely event. I got to work with a lot of different people, companies, networked my ass off, took a lot of pictures, and it was a great time.
Who do you say was the best person that you met, or your most favorite person?
My favorite person that I met had to be a lady named Monique. She has, I think she works for World Star Hip Hop. And she's Fluffy Gang. So I was like, okay. Plus this lady named Sabrina from iTalk Radio. That was a dope connection.
Pretty easy to build your brand that way.
Right.
So you mentioned Fluffy Gang. Tell us about that.
Fluffy Gang is a movement that I started. It's to empower, you know, plus size women of all shapes and sizes, of all races, I should say. And because people don't really know, there's levels to this plus size thing. You know, there's some plus size women that are like more reserved, you know, they cover up more, or they wear hoodies and they're just not into fashion. But then there's a group of plus size girls that love fashion. They're like crop top central, rose hanging out, it don't matter, I'm here, I'm fabulous. And I feel like Fluffy Gang represents that kind of, you know, plus size woman.
Have you always been comfortable with your body?
No, actually I wasn't always comfortable with my body. In high school, I was like the fattest girl out of all of my friends, and you know, people used to try to tease me, or they'll try to say little comments like, oh, you're so cute for a fat girl, or little things like that, and it always bothered me. But at some point I just was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm fat, I'm not gonna lose weight, I'm not gonna work out, I'm not gonna starve myself, because I love to eat and eat good. So you might as well just embrace it and, you know, enjoy what you have.
I mean, I'm here to embrace it because you're a baddie.
Hey,
honestly,
hey, thank you, I appreciate that.
So I know that you model and you've done some things with Fashion of Curves. Tell me about that.
That was pretty interesting. The way that I got that deal, anyways, to begin with, one year I went to Slut Walk, and they have like a stand over there. So I was like, you know, I've been wanting to model with them for so long. I see them all the time and I really like what they're doing for the plus size community. Let me just take a chance. So I walked over there and I was looking real cute. So I was like, y'all need to have me modeling for Fashion Over Curve. I'm definitely Fashion Over Curve material. And they were just looking like, who is this girl? So, and I had a pink wig, like with all different type of colors, like pastel colors. And they're like, okay, we'll get your information and we'll call you. And I was like, okay, great. So let me get your information as well, because I'll be calling you if you don't call me. And it ended up working like that, and I didn't even have to nag them that much. They got back to me, and sure enough, I started working with them. They sent over the contracts and everything like that, and we got everything worked out.
If there was one thing that you could change about Fashion Over, what would it be?
If there was one thing I could change about Fashion Over, I wouldn't add the curve to it. It would just be Fashion Over, period. Because why do we have to be marginalized? Why should it be a Fashion Over curve? It should just be Fashion Over, because just because you're curved doesn't mean you're not a part of fashion, or like stop separating us. Yeah. We're human beings. We exist just like everybody else.
I like it. At what point in your life did you transition and say, you know what, I'm good, like I'm not worried about what anybody else has to say about me?
I think it was maybe right after high school, right after high school, I was really trying to find myself. I was like in a dark place. And I decided to leave Miami and go to Tallahassee. And I went to FAMU, and I also went to Tallahassee Community College. So I auditioned for Epicurean, and it was pretty good. I almost made the line, but I ended up doing like makeup for the girls, or makeup for everyone there. So it was like I learned how to walk and learn how to be poised. There's a phase when you're becoming like an Epicurean where they make you wear no weave, no nail polish, no nothing. So you have to learn how to love yourself as is. No makeup, no lashes, none of that. Like you just bare, and you still have to come in, dress up, walk. You know, you have to do that for like a week. And at that point I was like, you know what? I'm bald head. I don't want to be around here with no hair. And then it's like, okay, well, you learn how to feel beautiful with whatever that God's given you. And it was like, at that point I was like, well, shit, this is me. I might as well embrace it and just realize, like, if you can't take me at this phase or in this, you know, moment, then you probably don't deserve me at all. Or if someone's gonna judge me for the way that I look right now, they probably don't deserve me or deserve to be dealing with me. So just embrace it. And at that point, at that exact moment, I realized that I just need to stop beating myself up for something I'm not gonna change.
Definitely. So speaking about embracing, I know that you have classes for women, is that correct?
Yes.
To just help them embrace themselves and not just understand about makeup, but like,
oh, look at you. Yeah, brushes and Chardonnay. I call it brush. I haven't done it. I'm gonna start back doing them, but brushes and Chardonnay is like a hands-on makeup class that I do, where I teach women how to do their makeup, I tell them about my story, how I became a makeup artist and different things like that, and they get to learn different things, you know, about being beautiful, or what being beautiful means to me, or self-confident, you know.
If you can define beauty, how would you define it?
Beauty to me is just owning what you already have. Because at the end of the day, for example, if I'm wearing a t-shirt or some shorts, you know, and to the naked eye or to someone else, it might look ugly. But then when you bring in that confidence within yourself, you make the outfit look good as that. So it's like, beauty is what you make of it. Like, you know, you have to own yourself and bring, the word is dead until you bring life into it.
I like how you put that.
Right.
That was real smooth. Tell me a little bit about how you transitioned into television and into music.
Well, it was really a whole plot. I plotted the whole thing. I literally did. Like, I was like, okay, you know, I'm tired of doing makeup, because I was a makeup artist at first. And I was like, okay, well, what is your ultimate goal in life? And my ultimate goal is I want to change the way that plus size women are viewed. And I want to just change the whole situation. Like, I just want people to know and treat us like we're regular people. Mm-hmm. So how can you do that while not losing what you're passionate about? Like, I've been doing music since I was a kid. I was in theater, I was in drama. You know, this is what I've been. I was in the band. Like, I'm an entertainer. So stop suppressing it. I was suppressing it by doing makeup because I just wanted to find a way to be around the stars. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like, okay, at what point do you stop doing that and really go for what your end goal is in life? So I stopped posting makeup pictures on my page. I started buying more clothes and investing in like photographers, spending that money for photo shoots, being more mindful about the content that I was putting out. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I just posted like modeling pictures and just pictures and stuff like that. Then I dropped a little snippet, or in my story, I'll show me being in the studio or different little things, just because social media is wicked. It's just so sad how it is, how you really can create your own reality. Like, people are like, you know, it's just so sad. Like, I just started posting music, and then people's like, oh, you're an artist now? Or even when I started posting me doing more clothes, people like, oh, you're a model now? I'm like, yeah. Start thinking of me as Nikki Allure. I'm whatever you want to be, but my name is Nikki Allure, and I'm a brand. I said, you need to make yourself into a brand. So I started modeling and doing the stuff, so have people thinking I'm modeling, but really I'm going in this direction. But it was patience and little steps at a time. So I would tease them with the me in the studio and little verses. Do you like this? Do you not like this? Okay, who cares? I'm just letting you know that I'm getting ready to do some music, so it won't be so much of a surprise when I start dropping my projects. So then I did my first freestyle, which was Oh Okay by Gunna and Lil Baby, and then I did a whole visual for it. It doesn't even look or sound like nothing like the original record. Well, it has the same, it's a freestyle, so it has the same chorus and everything, but the visual is just totally different. I just made it more glamour, like, you know, beautiful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I put my twist to it, and it was like, okay, boom. Oh, you're doing music now? Okay, repost. Oh, we support this. We love it. Okay, cool. The support died down later on when they realized that I was dead ass serious with the music. But, you know, within me taking those steps, I'm not trying to blabble on, but I'm saying, but within me,
tell us, I want all the tea.
Right, within me taking those initiative and those steps, modeling, doing my music, putting my music out there, and then bringing the brand more together. A lot of people don't even know I was a makeup artist. That's how crazy, like how great I transitioned into it. It took a lot of time, but you know, it happened. And so that's how the show found me, from doing those steps, taking those steps and those initiatives. And you just don't know who's watching. You just got to keep putting out things, keep throwing things out there, and see whatever sticks, because something's gonna stick. People are watching. They may not they don't be liking my stuff. My impressions tell me everything though. Like, people are watching me, and it's dope.
They should be.
It's really dope.
We have a lot of stuff in store. We're excited for that.
Right. Thank you.
Before we get into Hustle and Soul, tell us some of the people that you've worked with in the past.
Doing makeup, as far as makeup, well, I've worked with Cardi B, of course. She was one of my clients. K. Michelle, EJ Johnson, BBOD, when they were BBOD, so Lexi and Mo. A couple of everyone who was on, like Lyrica Anderson, like all the reality stars, pretty much I worked with them. Not Atlanta mostly, but like New York, LA, Miami, and just a bunch of different people like that, you know, I worked with. That's why those are like my peers now, you know, and I build a rapport. There's something I want to talk about too, is like, people don't understand that for you to get to the level I'm at, or where I'm at, I can say that now because I'm so humble. Like, it hasn't really dawned on me, like, girl, you're on TV, like, you're an actual personality right now, you know. But for me to get there, I had to do a lot of free work. And when I say free work, I mean I had to find a way to make myself more personable and more like an asset. To the point where when I would do somebody's makeup, I don't care if I'm fucking you up and you don't like your makeup. You're gonna love my personality so much more and what I bring to the table. When I'm gone, you're gonna be like, dang, where's that girl Nikki? I need her. I miss her. Let's book her again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to make yourself more of an asset. You can't just, you know, come through and then be like, oh, well, it's $175 for this and that. Because, girl, you know, how are you gonna build a relationship? They're gonna be like, okay, well, I paid her that, I didn't like it, and then now you're arguing with them. Now you can never get past that. It's like, no one's gonna want to build a relationship with you when you're trying to charge. I did a lot of free work. Tahiri was my first celebrity client that I would consider, like, you know, celebrity, and I went to her for free. I wasn't even thinking about money. I was just grateful for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We're in an age where everyone has this entitlement, that they feel like, oh, this is the entitlement age. It's like they feel like, oh, I need to do this or I need to. No, baby, you need to humble yourself and you need to work. Because without you working and really putting in your all into something, you're never going to amount to anything or be something worthwhile. You know, so I put out all that work, all that free work. And to be honest, it all comes back in full circles. Like people, they go out their way to do things for me just because of the relationships that I built with them. You know, Cardi, the other day she was in Miami turning up at Live. I pulled up. And it was like, hey, what's up? It was all love because now I'm no longer just a makeup artist. Like, we're like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm respected. And that comes from working hard and not thinking about the money all the time because the money will come. That's just something I just wanted to put out there for people who want to know, well, how did she do it? Bitch, a lot of free work, a lot of networking and making myself accessible and making myself useful to the people that I was working for or working with.
News you can use, for sure. So now that you're in front of the screen, hustling so, how does that feel? How does it feel for your life to be broadcasted?
It's like weird to me because it's like I'm never satisfied. You know, I waited for so long. I waited for so long to do the TV thing. And now I've done it. Now it's like, okay, what's next? Like, now that I'm in it, it's like now you have to work even more harder because now you're in it. And now that you're in it, you have to do things to remain not only relevant, but you have to build your brand up even more from here. Because the TV is just a tool. It's just a marketing tool. It's just a tool to get whatever you're doing out there. Now that it's out there, what are you going to do with it? So that's where I'm at with it right now. It's like, okay, now I'm on TV. Now what message are you trying to put out? And what are you really doing in your real life? Are you trying to be like a lot of other reality stars that was putting on this facade, but really don't have no fucking equity, no properties, no nothing? Or are you, what are you trying to do? So that's where I'm at. I'm still working hard trying to make sure that my outer appearance matches what I really stand for, the integrity of Nikki Allure and who I am as a person as a whole. So me being on TV right now is just more pressure because it's like now people expect so much from you and people don't understand that behind the scenes, a lot of people don't even know what a PR is. People that I talk to, they're like, what is that? Okay, what do you need that for? Girl, a PR is something that makes or break you. You need a team now. Now I need a team. Like I work by myself and do a lot of things hands-on, and that's why I'm where I'm at. But now it's like next level, new devils. You know, you gotta work it out and get. You know, it's just hard. So me being on TV, it was a lovely platform for me. It was a marketing tool, and that's all I looked at it as. That's why when I went on there, I was very adamant about them playing my music and letting the world know that I'm an artist. So I just dropped my project.
Gushy, tell me.
Gushy, my EP is out. You know, it's on all streaming platforms. I hope everybody goes and listen to it. They enjoy it. It's my first platform. You listen to it.
Yes.
I love it. It just flows. I sat there and put everything together myself. I have my producers. I have my engineers. I have my co-writers, people that help me out. And the videos, my visuals, I have my videographers that help me. And everybody that's on my team, they believe in the dream. It's not that much money that's been spent on it. Everyone believes in the dream. And I bring everybody with me, from my designers to my hairstylists to everyone. They're all believing in the dream. And not only that, with them believing in my dream, they're getting blessings too, because people are seeing what I'm doing and they're hitting them up. They're getting a lot of money behind the scenes. They're getting booked. I make sure that people book them, or they make really great money from working with me. So it's like, you just got to really focus on what you really want. And there's always ways to get what you really want out of any situation, but you have to work and go and get it. So Gushy's out.
All platforms.
On all platforms. I'm super excited. I'll be releasing each video for each song as the months go by. I'm not putting out any other projects until the end, maybe next year. So I want people to get really acclimated with the songs. It's Come With It. It's the first song. It's lit. there's gushy, there's a little bit.
I like a little bit.
There's sedity.
And I like ecstasy.
Okay, a lot of people like, yeah, and I love that.
I do, because you know what? The beat on ecstasy is so smooth.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna come on. I don't know how you were gonna come on.
Right.
And then you hit us with, I'm not gonna tell the people what you said. I'm gonna let them hear for themselves.
Right. You gotta check it out.
You hit me with how I said, okay, I need to lower my volume.
Yes.
Because she's really talking about this ecstasy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I wanted to put the project out because then it gives people the option to choose what they like. You see how you're able to say, oh, well, I like this, I like that. Somebody else might say, well, yeah, I like that, but I like fluffy, and I like come with it too.
What's the song with the little Caribbean vibe?
Fluffy.
Oh, see,
yep.
I like that.
So with that video, I want to go with like a Caribbean vibe. I'm gonna get all type of fluffy girls, different shapes and sizes, just dancing with the choreography, like very fun lit video, because I'm empowering women. I'm talking about, how you like, fluffies, we stay clean, pussy real clean, everything good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm empowering, the women. Yeah, so like, Gushy's definitely a vibe.
Yeah, I like it. I support it. I really do.
Thank you. What
can we expect from you going forward within your career?
Well, you can expect sold out auditoriums, like big shows, internationally and nationally. Like, I'm headed to the UK, Dubai, major flips hair. Like, you can expect all of that. You can expect a book. Cause boy, my real life is really traumatic.
There's glitz and glamour, something like that.
Hey, how you know? Oh my God, there's no glitz without glam. Yeah, that's my book that I'm putting out. I didn't even put that nowhere, but I was teasing it out just like how I do. Give them a little. Yeah, there's no glitz without glam. I'm doing my book products. I do want to come out with a fluffy girl clothing line, and not just, I'm gonna do the t-shirts, the hat thing, but I really want to take my time and really design different pieces that people can say, oh, I'm a big girl and I rock fluffy, and I rock fluffy, like different pieces that I know I would wear, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I got different things in the works, but when God opens that one door, everything else is just gonna tumble in. But I really want to do shows. Like, I could bust a split, I could dance, I could twerk. Like, I'm athletic. I'm real athletic though. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That girl or not. I get it rocking. So I want the world to just see that.
We're excited to see that. We're ready to grow with you.
Thank you. I'm super excited.
Yeah. Tell us where we can find you, your social media handles, all of that. Tell me everything.
Okay, well, you can find me at Nikki Allure, that's NIKKIALLURE, on all social media platforms, Matter of fact, if you Google Nikki Allure, I'm verified on Google. So everything you need to know, everything you need to see will pop right up.
Yeah. Let's get it. Showtime.
Thank you.
You're welcome.